I'd be remiss if I didn't talk about poor performance. I'm talking about total shareholder return, but I'm careful to acknowledge that we're looking for long-term sustainable performance from companies. And we emphasize that with every engagement. So we're not looking at quarterly earnings for each of our companies. We're not looking with a temporary dip in performance because you made a significant capital investment. We're looking for that long-term performance. That's one. I think the other thing is if we see actions coming out of the boardroom that we don't think are in the best interests of shareholders, so something like trying to reduce shareholder rights in any way or making it harder for investors or shareholders to hold companies and boards accountable for their decisions, that's definitely a red flag. And then the last piece is what we just talked about, Marcel, which is if we have directors that are overboarded, it's really hard for us to understand how those directors can be fully engaged, especially if, for example, something goes wrong. Maybe you can manage being on 5 boards when everything's humming along smoothly, but when something goes wrong and a director has a responsibility to be fully engaged with a company, that's difficult to do when there's only so many hours during the week.